Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Harry Kane or Saka?
Kane.
Yeah.
Really?
England or France?
England.
Goals or assists?
Assist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah. Oh no, because I've got like 12 assists this season.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'd rather get the assist than
But
the
you
goal.
don't like goals.
I mean,
I
I've
like
scored
it,
two.
but yeah, I've had more assists than goals this season.
No thinking aloud. Who's faster? Who has better skills?
Bro.
Who scores more goals?
What?
Who celebrates the most?
Okay.
Who gets the most yellow cards?
I've got two.
You got 2.
Yeah.
How about you?
Not sure, like
I think you got one.
one probably has more. I don't know.
Okay. So who is most likely to become a professional footballer? And if you score the winning goal at Wembley, what celebration would you do?
So this is Ronaldo.
Yeah.
How about yours?
Like that. Point to the sky.
What pointing to sky?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
What do you want to do when you're older?
Footballer.
A Red Bull mountain biker.
So about sports as well.
Yeah, sports. Or footballer, both. I want to do something sporty like that.
What was your favorite position to play?
Left wing.
CDM.
我哋嗰陣時咧，即係開始嘅時候咧，未係走去 book 呢啲場地嘅。咁啊，可能就咁揾一個草地啦，去做訓練。咁就教練啊、家長啊，就孭住一啲龍門架啊，去到嗰個場地啊，然之後一齊去 set up 啊，一齊去擺啲空啊，到個 training 完咗之後，咁大家就一齊幫手去執嘢啊。即係成件事全部都好似係一個好義務嘅性質，但係佢哋從來對啲小朋友嗰種熱情，即係好打動到我，因為我冇見過佢哋去投入一件事嘅熱愛啊，同埋你會望到一樣嘢，佢哋係能夠追夢，佢哋好願意去投入㗎。
因為家長咧，佢哋都係企喺球場外面咁企住睇嘅啫喎。
係而家仲
咁樣嘅。
係啦，而家仲微雨啦，有啲大風啦。咁其實平時我哋都係咁樣風雨不改咁樣企喺度1個鐘或者2個鐘。係想揾一個更加適合佢成長嘅環境啦。咁一路以嚟呢，我都好似好多嘅家長咁啦，去幫佢安排我會覺得對佢最好嘅嘢。但係後來發現呢，每個小朋友都有自己嘅性格同埋特質，咁亦都有佢哋想探索嘅嘢啦。咁再諗翻就係原來父母唔係要幫小朋友去鋪一條路去俾佢行，而係陪住佢一齊去揾一條即係真係適合佢嘅路。咁當時我又覺得呢邊嘅環境可能更加適合佢喎，咁我哋就決定即係一齊過嚟試下咁。
但係嚟到之後咧，會唔會小朋友嘅適應上面係咪都同你預期嘅差唔多咧？
比我預期快喎。阿仔本身喺香港都係用開即係英文去溝通同學習，咁所以佢嗰個語言方面就冇遇到好大嘅困難啦。咁返咗學冇耐咧，就有同學邀請佢去生日會啦。咁所以我就覺得係一個真係融入到嘅開始咯。
You grew up in England and you grew up in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Do you guys find each other different?
Not
Yeah,
really.
sometimes. Only sometimes, yeah.
And I see him English as well. He sounds very English. Or American.
American. Why?
American. I don't know his accent. He sounds very American for some reason.
But how about the connection?
It's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's my best friend.
咁作為家長，你融入嗎？適唔適應呢度生活？
我好適應。
其實有冇啲特別嘅時刻咧？你覺得阿仔真係叫做由零開始咧？
譬如佢喺香港啦，其實佢冇踢過波啦。咁未過嚟之前，佢已經成日話：喂，我好中意 C 朗啊！我去英國一定要學踢波。咁所以其實踢波係即係加入一啲球隊係佢最期待嘅事情啦。咁但係嚟到之後，你會發現我開始去幫佢揾球隊啦。但係一個完全零經驗嘅小朋友嚟講，其實真係唔容易。咁直到有一次有機會去第一次試腳，咁我試咗2堂之後，就收到教練嘅 message 就話：喂佢好好啊，但係佢唔係幾啱我哋咁樣。咁當時其實都好失落㗎，即係喂你仲要去試咗2次，跟住先話喂唔啱喎咁樣。咁但係都又係好幸運嘅，我又覺得有一樣嘢，呢個教練咧，佢建議咗阿 Son 教練嘅球隊俾我哋喎，好開心咁樣去迎接我仔喎。教練都好 welcome 咯。咁嗰一刻咧，就真係佢喺呢個足球上邊啦，就真係由零開始啦。
蘇花都已經踢咗1年幾，差唔多2年啦。你有冇見到阿仔有啲咩進步咧？
其實佢係個人成長方面咯，即係譬如同人哋去交流啊，或者去建立關係，其實佢成長咗好多。即係以前佢唔係一個咁容易溝通嘅人嚟嘅，其實都咁。自從佢踢咗波之後，佢會學識欣賞其他人，即係就算係去比賽啊，初地都會你知踢波啦，都會有啲碰撞啊或者 argue， 咁佢都好起槓啦，我哋所講嘅，咁啊又會幫翻啲隊友去譬如撞翻人，但係日子耐咗咧，佢開始識欣賞人哋嘅好啊。咁亦都會欣賞人哋啊，其實個教練又幾好喎，其實嗰個幾多號又踢得幾好喎咁樣，所以佢進步咗好多咯，喺佢嗰個人成長。
咁作為媽媽啦，你會點樣可以幫佢記錄低佢呢一種成長咧？其實
之前都係去拍下片咁樣嘅，同埋
自己拍，
即係影下相去喎。即係由初好難影到，你知佢哋會喐㗎啦。咁啊，由初影到啲片咧，就好似唔知想點咁，直到哇影得好好啦，我覺得。咁跟住再去剪埋片，咁其實去記錄呢啲嘢咯。但係當你去剪片嘅時候，你會不斷去睇返佢哋唔同嘅片啊，咁你就會發現，咦，佢哋可能喺技術上，喺一個朋友之間嘅情感上嗰啲交流咧，係一路咁進步緊咯。係啊。
Elkie 嚟到英國，由唔識足球，去到幫個仔記錄足球成長歷程，跟足晒訓練啊、比賽啊，唔經唔覺做埋足球跟班啊，管理球隊嘅社交媒體啦，幫教練增加曝光啦，再搞埋嘉許計劃。佢就一直思考一個問題，就係點樣俾小朋友嘅成長被看見呢？跟住就設計小朋友專屬嘅足球卡，同埋教練一齊構思數碼球員檔案，決定同教練一齊搞 app， 一路記錄，一路觀察。
原來其實好多小朋友咧，佢哋踢波咧，其實最需要係嗰個你點樣支持佢，同埋相信佢哋可以做到啦。咁變咗有時就係你去嘉許佢哋啦，咁佢哋就會更有自信，咁就越踢越好嘅喎。原來係咁嘅喎。咁嗰個卡其實係同球星卡都相類似嘅，有個能力值啦，咁亦都會有嗰個球員嘅資料啦，咁亦都會有教練嘅一啲評語去繼續支持同鼓勵佢哋咯。
Yeah, I like a winning card. It makes you feel like a professional footballer.
You are.
Yeah, same.
This is like playing video games or playing FIFA.
Yeah.
It's like playing FIFA, but you're in FIFA.
Yeah.
類似咩咧？就好似你打機咁咧，就好似升呢啊個角色，咁咪可以佢哋睇到自己嘅努力，又可以不斷咁樣令佢哋提升。
Because of the app, I've been more confident because I see my stats and I want to like.
You want to improve?
Yeah, improve.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, you see your stats and you push yourself to make your stats as high as you can. and that's what I've been trying to do this training session.
I improved my skills by watching my videos that my mum took on me, and I think like, what can I do better in that situation next time?
I improve by like training and practicing, because I wasn't as good as I am, let's say 2 years ago. That's because I've practiced.
我都有將個 idea 去分享俾而家嘅投資者阿 Catherine。Hello，
Welcome to iPass。
多謝你啊 Steve。
個 trip 順唔順利啊？
順利，非常之順利。
第一次嚟啊，係咪啊？
係啊，
太好啦！
專登飛過嚟見你啊！
辛苦你啊，真係。
今次第一次見佢都覺得係都幾親切嘅，同埋個樣都好 smart 咁樣啦。
喺呢件事上面咧，都知道 iFast 都有一個角色喺度喎，可唔可以講下咧
？iFast 當時嘅其實就係唯一一間銀行咧，其實真係幫到手咧，就係我因為本身我唔係喺香港英國嗰邊住噶嘛，通常好多英國嘅銀行都需要有英國嘅住址證明先可以開到銀行戶口咯。喺開戶口嘅過程係其實都慳咗時間，同埋會都幾快捷。即係有別一啲銀行可能佢需要可能2-3個月開一個戶口，咁佢就可能1個月內都會可以處理到。首先開咗一個個人嘅戶口先嘅，跟住繼而就開一個商業嘅戶口。其實用咗一排，我覺得幾好㗎，速度啊，或者係交易嗰個模式啊，我都好方便嘅。唯一我覺得可以即係改善嘅地方就係因為佢每一次咧，譬如俾一個嘅即係對象嘅時候咧，即係收款人嘅時候，佢就要先俾100磅先嘅。再繼而再將剩翻嘅先再要撳多一次，先至可以俾到其他人再次俾翻佢嗰個人嘅。我都有同阿 Steve 反映過呢件事，係啊，咁佢都好幫忙嘅整件事。咁佢哋都會睇翻係佢哋嘅後台啊、IT 啊部門係咪有啲咩問題呢？咁佢哋都去親自去同我去解決呢樣嘢。我覺得呢樣嘢係好貼心嘅服務，因為縱觀而家好多銀行都可能你打個 hotline 都好多人都冇打咗好耐嘅時間都冇人聽，咁我覺得呢樣嘢係幾好咯。其實我覺得係每一個角色都好重要，扮演緊一個好重要嘅角色。咁而 iFast 係真係幫到手喺我哋喺真係商業嘅活動裏邊。Chatdo 就係嗰個飛機師，而 iFast 咧就係空中服務員。因為空中服務員佢搞掂晒佢後勤嘅服務。咁我哋先可以飛機師無後顧之憂，可以飛得更高更遠。呢個就係我覺得我同佢哋之間嘅關係咯。
Chatdo 嚟緊有啲咩新發展、新動向啊？
其實 Chatdo 咧，我哋其實係想創造一個俾人嘅夢想嘅舞台。今次可能係一個足球，嚟緊可能會有其他藝術或者各方面我哋都會做嘅，甚至乎係對外全世界嘅一個交流。或者係甚至 coach 與 coach 之間嘅交流都會有嘅。咁我哋會創造一個夢想文化藝術一個咁嘅平台，令到每一個人都實現到佢哋自己想要嘅嘢咯。
即係唔係淨係英國？
英國只係第一步。
所以其實係仲有好多路要行。
係啊，所以更加我覺得。iFast 係幫到手，係因為佢都係一個 global 嘅銀行啦，咁佢都係向住全世界咁發展嘅，咁所以我哋都係一個叫大家互惠互利同埋 win-win 嘅形式，可以共創未來咯。咁佢嘅意思就係話，喂，其實你真係諗住長遠發展嘅話，尤其是你會涉及到小朋友嘅資料啦，咁其實家長都會好重視啦。咁會唔會話真係揾一個系統公司去幫手一齊搞啊？ 真係去攞一啲 legal advice 啊，咁樣去行件事。佢呢一個其實係個建議係影響我好大。要點樣有一個安全嘅一個 platform 或者係一個 digital 嘅 community 去陪呢班小朋友去成長呢？但係個過程其實係比我想象中困難好多咯，因為由設計啦。一啲法例啊，到嗰個開發呢，其實都真係不斷喺度試、了解同埋不停改啊。
Chat2 由零開始去到而家上架測試已經1年2個月啦。
移民難啲定係做 Chat2？
咁做 Chat2 難好多，去一個唔熟悉嘅地方，首先你已經好多嘢要摸索，跟住你仲要去標一樣本身佢哋係冇嘅嘢，都幾困難嘅。
有冇同阿仔一齊睇翻啲片㗎？
有睇㗎，仲有時佢會話我喂我咪有一個moment 係咁嘅，你有冇影低㗎？跟住譬如我冇影低咧，佢就會好唔開心咯。
In this team, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I actually have a clip of it that I posted on TikTok. It was that I was outside of the box, like if that's the blue box. I was out over there and then I was in a game and I just volleyed the ball and it went in like top corner.
My favourite memory was when it was in a friendly, so I couldn't. So I wasn't allowed to post it. But my friend Henry over there got kicked and he fell down. But we were supposed to have a free kick, but I took the advantage and crossed it in the box. But I didn't mean to, but I scored.
記錄咁緊要就係好知道嗰刻發生啲乜嘢，你當刻嘅感受係啲乜嘢咯。所以就好似過到嚟做咗呢樣嘢之後，發現喂，原來咧你一啲記低嘅嘢係都幾緊要咁樣。
我自己都係一個身為家長啦，都係想望子成龍啦。希望佢嘅成長歷程係開心嘅，但好多時都會因為好多社會問題啦。或者係各樣嘢嘅壓力，令到其實好多小朋友係唞唔到氣嘅。咁引致到而家其實好多小朋友可能讀碩士啊、博士啊，將來都係躺平，因為佢唔係根據自己嘅夢想去讀嗰樣嘢啊嘛。咁所以佢自己可能都會覺得都冇乜意思咯，係啊。咁我覺得呢一個係需要有一個平台，俾到一個小朋友能夠一個健康嘅成長。亦都可以成就佢自己嘅，即係可以喺當中可以俾人睇見啦，佢嘅能力啦，創造佢自己更多嘅唔同嘅奇蹟，因為佢自己係佢嘅傳奇嚟㗎嘛。
Can I ask you some questions about Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Back in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Do you still remember how was Hong Kong?
要用廣東話答你睇。
What?
你用 use Cantonese to answer this question.
Okay. 即係香港嗰陣時，我有少少記得，我係即係香港都唔係一個踢波嘅國家，所以我唔係幾記得，因為而家全部個腦都係 football。
但係細個係冇踢過波。
冇，過到嚟先踢。
點解咧？即係香港冇機會做定係點？
我媽媽之前帶過我好細個嗰陣時帶過我去一個踢波嘅地方，但係都唔係識，但係我都唔識係做咩。
但嚟到先至接觸踢波，咁係一開始就已經好中意啊，定係都慢慢先至知道咧？
慢慢咁樣覺得好 interesting。
但係直情而家係好中意。
Yeah。
直情係要想做足球員添。
Yeah。
希望你成功。
Thanks。
但你會唔會都想翻去香港睇下，定係唔緊要，我都已經喺英國成長啦咁樣？
我 older 先咯。
我想問，第時你做 footballer 啦，你可以揀代表邊一個國家？你代表邊個國家好咧
？England。
Yes。
好咧。
我都希望你代表英國。
Thanks。